This world's a treasure. It's been telling us to leave for a while now.
Your daughter's generation will be the last to survive on Earth. You're the best pilot we ever had. Get out there and save the world.
Everybody ready to say goodbye to our solar system? To our galaxy? Here we go.
Oh yes, we're going to talk about Interstellar now. We finally got to it, people. What's that out there? Oh shit, here come the fanboys. Oh, here they come. Wait, Martin, bolt the windows, man. Lock the door. Just keep them at bay, people. Just hold on. Let us finish. Come on now.
Can I finish?
Yeah, people settle down. All right. Finally, we're getting into that Interstellar, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you fanboys out there. It's been a war going on, Martin. It's been a war happening.
Is there?
Martin, we had the Nolan fanboys talking about how Interstellar is going to be the best movie ever.
Ever?
Ever.
Not just of the year, but ever.
Ever. Some people said after this movie, don't make no more movies. Now, the flip side is that you got the anti-Nolan fanboys. It's like they don't really dislike Christopher Nolan. They like The Dark Knight. You know, they're cool with that. But they hate those fanboys. They said, you've driven me to dislike Christopher Nolan.
I know.
Now, we have Matthew McConaughey, who plays Cooper, who was once a great astronaut, Martin. But now that the Earth has turned into one giant dust bowl, he has to be a farmer. He has to help out. However, when mysterious forces in his own home leads him to his old colleague, played by Michael Caine, he's told there's a wormhole set up by fifth dimensional beings, Martin. Beings that they're so advanced, they got an extra dimension on them.
Yeah.
That we've never seen. We can't comprehend.
Right. Yeah, we only got 3.
But they got 2. They got 2 extra dimensions.
They said they got 5.
And now they set up this wormhole that might help us find another planet to inhabit. That very same week, he finds himself being an astronaut again and being sent into space, much to the dismay of his daughter, Murph, who says, if you leave me, Daddy, I will hate your ass forever.
I don't care if you're trying to save me and the rest of civilization. You leave here, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck Earth. And fuck you too. Dad's like, yeah. Well, I gotta do what I gotta do. So Matthew McConaughey goes to space and hopefully he will save the world. But will he return to ever see his family again? Now, Martin, I just want to start out here by saying, because I don't want anybody, I want calm here. I want people to know that I think Christopher Nolan, just by virtue of his ambition, is a brilliant filmmaker.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that he's one of the most talented filmmakers that we have out there. The level that he attempts to reach in both cinematography and his storytelling, and also his dedication just to film itself. It's nothing short of amazing for me. There's also times when he feels like he's just talking too fucking much. He's like the coolest professor that you could have had, and because he's got the best visuals in his science class, but it's a 3-hour class. You're like, look, man, I gotta go somewhere. Okay, this is cool and everything, but I got somewhere I gotta be. And on top of that, Martin, he got you in class, and it's cool because his lecture's about Earth and how it's dying and how science is going to take us to a new planet. But then that professor, that Harvard guy that you got, all of a sudden takes his glasses off, takes off that coat, pulls out his bongos and his crystals and said, and we're going to get there with love, man. It's like, what kind of fucking metaphysical, crazy kind of shit are you talking about now?
Man, see, you talking shit about this movie. I'm going to tell you right off, I love this movie.
Okay.
I love this movie.
Okay.
Wait, it's 3 hours, right?
Yes.
All right. I love 2 hours of this movie.
Yeah, okay.
Here's the thing. This movie, I mean, it's an achievement for Christopher Nolan in as much as this movie, it's Gravity, it's Sunshine, and it's Inception. And those are all 3 good movies. So, hey, there's nothing wrong with pulling from those 3 movies. But there is something wrong with actually putting all 3 of those movies together in one and not cutting anything out of them. I mean, the biggest problem for me with Christopher Nolan is that him and what's the boy's name? Peter Jackson.
Yeah.
Something attached itself to their spinal columns that said, whatever you want to do, keep going. Don't listen to editors. Don't cut nothing out. Just keep it going. You are an epic filmmaker, and people want to see everything you got to say.
Exactly.
And it's like, man, y'all could make movies that would be the top of everything if you would just cut some shit out.
That's exactly how I feel right here. This is the equivalent to Christopher Nolan. Somebody's gassed his head up so much that he's just in a room. If Christopher Nolan, let's just say that this is the guy that everybody loves and he's coming to your party and he's just talking some shit because he thinks he's just that cool.
Yeah.
And even though he's the coolest person, everybody's put up with his shit for about an hour or two.
Well, everybody likes what he has to say because he's awesome.
But there
comes a point when anybody would go like, all right, that's enough. Like the whole leave him wanting more.
No.
He never heard of that.
Thing is, he's still talking while you sitting down. It's like, man, it's 5 a.m. I gotta go to bed. And by the way, he ain't even talking to nobody. By the way, the relativity of time is, man, you talking to a fucking wall right now, man.
Yeah.
It really is one of those deals where the movie feels like a lecture at times more than it does a film. And it's science fiction. It's not something that's science. It's not something that's even that can even be possible.
Yeah.
This is science fiction. Now,
it seems like it forgets that it's science fiction.
Man, they tried to, with this trailer. They tried to make you think like, oh shit, Christopher Nolan. He's a brilliant guy. He's gonna show everybody how we can leave Earth and go to some other planet. Y'all really going in thinking that this shit is possible?
Yeah.
And then when you go in, it's like, no, man, it's about as science fiction as Star Wars or something else. Okay, maybe not that far. Ain't no aliens, but But it's cheesy. It's cheesy. Now let me just get to some of the good things in this. The cinematography goes without a doubt saying that it is amazing.
It is.
This is some of the most jaw-dropping cinematography that I've seen. Christopher Nolan can make dust look amazing. He can make dust look like dust you ain't never seen before.
To me, honestly, like so much of like what I like about this movie, it's like he looked at gravity and said, oh, you just floating around Earth? I can take you far beyond to a different part of the galaxy. That shit ain't nothing.
I can take you to another dimension.
I will make it look real. I will show you space without sound. I'll actually have some genuine emotional content. Something people are fighting for, not just some bitch screaming because she fucked up. I can do that. And so for me, I was like, yeah, man. You that's right. Yeah, everything I didn't like about Gravity, you knew what to do.
Man, space in this movie, it looks real, it looks beautiful, and like I say, it do some shit that we ain't had no wormhole that we been to. We ain't been near a wormhole. But you know what? This movie made me believe that we did.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this and forget space. The cinematography in this on IMAX, it looks so good that let me tell you something. Wait, hold on. This motherfucking, I know Martin, I can tell Martin loves it because when Martin's excited, Martin he's ready to talk.
No, I thought I could slip something in while you talking, but go ahead.
No, I like the way you said. I thought I could slip something in while you talking, not like while I can wait for you to finish talking.
No, I mean in between your breaths. But go ahead.
I like why this is why I gotta talk fast because I ain't even finished a sentence and Martin's like over there just waiting and shit. It's like sometimes I'm over here just filibustering and getting blue and shit. And yeah, Christopher Nolan make a good movie and the cinematography is really incredible and the acting is and the cast is really good and then space and Martin's over there waiting. Yeah, you gotta stop breathing.
You gotta take a breath sometimes. It's a leftover from the days when there were 4 or 5 of us. You had to get your joke in there.
God damn, it's like we fight for scraps and shit.
We fight for that last bit of air in the space capsule.
I'm over turning blue and shit.
Please, man, forgive my rudeness.
No. But I'm looking at there are a lot of parts that take place on Earth in this movie before they even go to space.
Right.
And it's not much. Like I said, man, this is like the grapes of wrath.
Oh yeah.
Of space. They had to find someplace else to go because it's just dusty.
Yeah.
and but that dust looks incredible. Corn. The thing with the movie is that they don't tell you what's happened. They don't let you know why there's all this dust or why the ecosystem is broken down. All you know is that people ain't got nothing else to eat but corn.
Because if they told you why, people would go like, you got a political agenda. You want them what do you call them? Environmentalists.
Environmentalists, yeah. You believe in all that climate change and shit like that. So,
and it never says that's what it is.
So Christopher Nolan said, you know what? I ain't gonna say shit.
Right.
And guess what? People still said, look, he ain't believe in all that climate change. You're like, man, I ain't even said shit about climate change. I just said people eat corn.
Yeah.
That's all. God damn, man. But I tell you what, that corn is beautiful.
It is.
Every time, if you watch this movie, every time you eat corn, you'll have tears coming out your eyes. It's going to be like the most beautiful food you ever eat. It will make you think about eating this shit in IMAX.
Yeah.
It is gorgeous. Also, the movie, it's not just the cinematography. It's the costumes, man. Mm-hmm. It's the sets. I'll tell you what, when you watch this, you said that you thought that this is like what'd you say?
I said Gravity, Sunshine, and Inception.
See, I look at this, I say, you know what? Really, Scott, sit your ass down. Let Christopher Nolan do an alien movie. In fact, you know what?
Let Ridley Scott come back in and edit it down so it's not 3 hours long.
That's a good trade-off there. I tell you what, it's like a team. You know,
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you last chair now, which is editor. You edit this shit down, and Christopher Nolan, you go ahead and make the next Alien movie. Shit, fuck it, make the next Prometheus sequel. You do that, and you can cut the shit.
Yeah.
And because the costumes in here and the inside of the ships, they look like the most dramatic parts of Alien.
Yeah.
Also, when you look at space, hey, listen, y'all done gassed Christopher Nolan's head up so much, he's like, shit, I'm going to be the next Kubrick. This is my 2001. And for a certain point, it is.
Yeah, it is one of those things.
The scope of space and everything
it captures the scope of space. It captures that feeling of you being out there, in a terrain that's, well, not even terrain, that's like land, but you're in an area where you don't really know what's going on. You might have your books and your science and your math and your algebra telling you what you think is there, but it's scary. With the IMAX, what they do with they capture it so well, you might get motion sickness watching it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And you can even see where some things are shot in a lesser scope and some things are shot larger.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful film, man, and the story itself too. It has nice touches in it. The movie is I'll say this. For as long as it goes, and for saying too much, and like I said, the end of this is cheesy. I do not like the end. It turns into some love will save everything, mumbo jumbo hippie shit that goes on. But there are parts of the movie that are mind fuck, complete mind fuck. And the end of the film itself, the reason why I like the mind fuck part of the end of the movie is because it's a simple mind fuck. You're not telling me theories and shit. Sometimes my mind is like a one night stand. I don't need no complications. I don't need a relationship. I just need you to fuck my mind for just a little while, and then I can go. Because the movie plays with things like relativity of time. They're on a planet at one point, and every hour that they're on that planet, it's 7 years.
Yeah,
and he's like, shit,
I'm trying to get back home to my daughter before she dies. And y'all are here monkeying around.
Fucking around. He's like, yeah, man, I'm sitting up here, and gravity is worse here, so I'm walking slow and shit. By the time I get back to the ship, my daughter's going to be 50 years old.
Yeah, and he's like, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
And people messing around. It's like, please.
Yeah. And the story there there's a lot here to play with. And I mean, like I said, if it's just a little more coherent, then it would make this movie so much tighter and so much better. The casting in this is great. They have people like Casey Affleck, and I just mentioned Michael Caine, and Jessica Chastain, and this little girl named Mackenzie Foy. It's great casting on their part because that little girl looks so much like her, man.
I thought she looked more like Anne Hathaway. Like seeing her, I was like, I know Anne Hathaway's in this. It's not going to turn out that Anne Hathaway's his daughter, is it? Because just when I thought she looked more like her than she did like Jessica Chastain, but it worked out fine. That's one thing. Like, I don't, people love Christopher Nolan because he does the genre stuff and he pulls off the visuals and the cinematography. Always has the great score. Yeah. And I don't think people have given enough credit to how well he works with actors, because he pulls some amazing performances out of these people. I mean, Matthew McConaughey has already shown how great he is in the last few years. But even in this, there was several points where, man, I felt his pain, where I had water welling up in my eyes. I was like, man, he's selling this.
Well, I mean, when everything you know, I mean, it really does deliver the emotion of Matthew McConaughey when he has to see his family becoming something that he knows is not what he left.
Yeah.
And is probably not even going to be around by the time he gets back to Earth. He's looking at messages being sent to him over and over. And he's just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, why did I agree to do this shit?
Yeah, I've been gone 10 years and my kids have grown up 20 and I'm still not on my way back yet.
You know what? He's like, man, when I get back to Earth, my girl's going to be hot and the same age as me. I don't know how to handle that shit because I still want to fuck her right now.
That's not
no, that's not true. That's not in the movie. But you know, he's kind of thinking like, damn, girl, you got good.
One thing, the whole thing, you're right about the hippy-dippy love angle that comes. It's like, man, why does science fiction go that way with the fifth element? The fifth element is love. And in The Matrix, when they pull that, I'm supposed to fall in love with the one. It's like, leave that out of it, please. Like, as at one point, when Anne Hathaway brings that up, like, love, that has to count for something, right? And he's like, you a scientist.
Yeah.
And she makes her case, and he goes, yeah, anyway, we're going to do this other thing that I said. And I thought that was cool.
It was funny because he asked her, he said, how do you know this person that we're looking for is out there? She's like, because I can feel his love. And he just said, bitch, if you get me killed over some stupid shit like this.
Right. It was more like he was like, yeah, we ain't doing that.
Yeah.
You go see your boyfriend some other century.
Take that shit back. Is there a wormhole here to 1969? Because I'm about to kick your ass right back to it with that hippie shit you got. You better cut that shit out.
Yeah.
Trying to get back to my family. I've been talking this non-shit, but then.
But it's sad that the movie decides to go that way toward the end.
And see, that's a problem with the film because the film, like I said, it presents itself as sort of hard, it's science fiction leaning on hard science.
Yeah.
And you go see this, and it's some magical shit. I mean, by the time at the end of the movie comes along, you might as well be hanging on Asgard with Thor.
It is that thing where, like, yes, at 2 hours, I mean, like the movie top, it's all together, it's like 2 hours and 49 minutes. And a good 2 hours and 20 minutes of it, I was loving. And even though I said, like, yeah, it's a bit long, but I still like what it's doing, and there's so much here that I love. And it gets to that part of the movie, that last 20 minutes, where I'm like, this is where it does the thing where I want to forgive it, but it's making it too hard, and I can't in good conscience just turn a blind eye to that. Because it's just one of those things where, even if you love it, you kind of go like, this is a mistake.
It's frustrating because there's a lot of greatness in this film. It's a lot of greatness, but this is what frustrates me when you got some guy like, hey man, look, you did Batman, made one of the biggest movies of all time.
Yeah.
Tell you what, just do whatever you want to do and say whatever you want to say. This is the lesson. No matter how great your director is, they could have directed the greatest movie in the world. Put a chain on them.
Yeah.
Do not let them fucking have free reign.
No.
Because there's a brilliant movie here. If they just took chunks out of it, this would be an amazing film. I'd be right there with you fanboys. I'm like, God damn, this is incredible. This is the new 2001. He is Kubrick. But nah, man, you let him just run amok and just do whatever he wants to fucking do. And now you have a movie, to me, that's kind of muddled. And even with me saying that, I'm only saying that about the first few parts of the movie, because by the time they get to that end, that ain't an editing problem. That's a rewrite.
No, you're right about that. That's the thing. It's not so much the editing. The editing needed to come in the script phase, not so much in the movie phase. Because most of the stuff in the movie, it's there for a reason. I get it. And the feeling of space travel being long and slow, you're supposed to feel that. But yeah, it needed a rewrite on the ending. A lot of this movie reminded me of Inception. And I hate to go back to this because everybody loved it, and I was the
man. You almost lost your life over that. You better be careful.
I know. I should invoke it, but it is one of these things where it starts with a science, and it has a scene. Both of them have their scene where the characters are just doing exposition. We're just walking you through this. We're explaining everything to this guy, but really to the audience. We're just setting up our rules here, and I feel like those are clumsy. Like for me to be able to really see them for what they are, they almost kind of take me out of the movie. And then they both have a point where they just go on so long that they have a high emotional quotient at the beginning, but they drag it out to the point that by the end you don't feel nearly what you did
Yeah.
for the characters when you started.
And there's the studio's behind this too, man. They're behind this whole thing of let him do what he wants to do, and then we're going to push this to just almost convince people that this is going to be Academy Award material,
Yeah.
Oscar material, because man, they don't even want to give us clips.
Oh, really?
It's like, man, y'all.
There's not like there's a bunch of spoilers.
There's not a bunch of spoilers in there. And
I mean, there's like maybe one.
out of all the grand shit that we've been talking about in this movie, out of all the amazing visuals, out of all the performances we've been talking about, out of all of some of the great theories that go on in the film, I mean, I'm sure, yeah, it's not perfect in all these parts, but you had a lot to pick from. They gave me some of the lamest clips. They gave me two. Like, man, look at this.
Okay.
This is one where, as much of space that we've been talking about,
Yeah.
they put us on dirty ass earth in the kitchen. We don't even have a scene with Matthew McConaughey here. We got people with Jessica Chastain, but really, we want to see Matthew McConaughey in space. No, we got Jessica Chastain in a dirty-ass, dusty kitchen.
Oh, this scene?
Yeah.
Lois, I have a friend who...
Will you shut the fuck up? See, nothing.
Wow.
See, nothing. Y'all being so protective, you know, and y'all
like-
can't give me something good to show people.
It's like that could have been a scene from Take Shelter 2.
Hell, hey, you know what? I can go home and sit in dust. You know, watching this clip right here. I like the way that kid was coughing there, because that kid is like you, Martin.
I just thought of that too, the way you were yelling at him. I'm like, see?
Look at that.
Lois, I have a friend who...
Martin, shut up! God damn it! Let me finish. He was just like, yeah, Martin, shut up. Let Corey finish, man. But no, you know what? I've said enough on this. I mean, Martin, give your rating first. I have a reason. Go ahead.
Well, okay. The thing is, I give this movie a matinee, and it's a weird matinee in as much as I say, if you're going to see this movie, you need to see it in IMAX. You're cheating yourself otherwise. There's so much that you're just going to miss out that is there for you. Plus, they don't do IMAX movies matinee, so I don't know what to tell you really.
See, I had a way around this. Keep going.
Oh, do you? You got a way around it?
Maybe you have it too. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the things that are good are absolutely brilliant, and it just breaks your heart to watch the movie like just kind of erode and fall apart in that last 30 minutes. It's like you just want to go like, no, if you could have just cut off before, even if it ended abruptly, that would have been better than where we end up with this.
That's exactly what I'm saying, man. That's exactly what I'm saying. So you're going with matinee, huh?
Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to.
Okay. See, the way you were talking in the beginning, I thought that you were going to go full price with this.
I mean, I want to. I so want to.
Y'all hear that? He wants to so bad. You understand? We're not one of these anti-Nolanites.
No. I mean, honestly, hey, if you could pay full price for the movie and then have your alarm set so that at 2 hours and 15 minutes you just get up and leave and decide like that's good enough and I hope it worked out, then that'd be the ultimate experience.
Or you can be like me. If you can actually time a nap in certain parts of the movie, 'cause I ain't gonna lie, you know, when they were drifting in space, my head was drifting a little bit too. Huh? In fact, I know people saw me, my silhouette, because although they're doing this shit, trying to use my hand as a pillow, and trying to do that shit where it's like trying to catch my composure every time I did this shit, because I kept doing this. I was like,
it's an interesting thing because at the point when they were like, when it seemed more like it was, you know, actual hard science, I was okay with that because it's like, hey, that's part of it. But the more it leaned towards science fiction, the more I was like, well, you didn't really have to make space real time.
no. Yeah, he went to that planet where he aged 7 years. So did I when I walked out. Hey, look, I got a little more gray in my beard after I watched this movie, man. That wasn't there before I went in. Shit, if that movie had been 30 minutes long, I would have been going, hey, Martin, what did you think of the motion picture? Huh? Boy, you hear me? Huh? Oh, Negro, shut up. Give me some corn. Pop, that is.
It's too dusty.
Yeah, dusty poots coming at your ass. Hey, listen. People, I'm like Martin. The movie has so many brilliant things going on in it, and I want so much to give this a full price. But story-wise, I just can't do it because out of all the brilliant things in there, this is where the rule of editing comes in.
Yeah.
You cut it down so that the movie flows. It doesn't flow. It's uneven. It needs to be tighter. This is a science fiction film. This movie's very dry when it's so heavy on science, and then it gets very dry when they ask you to take all this hippie stuff seriously at the end of
Right.
it. And that's one of the things that I think is Nolan's kind of his fault, is that he just approaches things so seriously. This is science fiction. There should be a little fun to it.
Right.
There's even a robot sidekick in here, and he's just, you're like, yeah, I ain't got nothing fun in this thing.
Well, yeah, it did seem like the robot sidekicks were cracking jokes, but the sound was such that I could barely hear what they were saying.
Yeah.
and sometimes the score was a little overbearing.
Yeah.
Like there's a character who's dying and says something important at the end, but the sound, the score cranks up right there. I wanted to go like, wait, what did he say?
Really, when you don't come out with something heavy with the science and something as light as love rules all at the end, you really do need to lighten up a little bit. And for that, it makes it so uneven that I cannot help but give this. I can't help but give it a matinee.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I got something else.
Okay. What you got?
If you see it at the regular theater, now if you go to see it at IMAX, you are in for a great experience.
Yes, you are.
You've been warned of the time. If you can go there and listen, the IMAX is expensive.
Yeah.
So you're getting almost 3 hours of movie.
That's true.
Just enjoy the spectacle of it. Just enjoy floating in space when those times come. For IMAX, you have no choice but to pay an expensive price. So it's a full price there. Just the regular theater is where I would say it's a matinee.
Yeah, you're right.
So I think that we actually.
Okay, all right.
I think that
that should appease you.
I think
guys.
it does.
You can, put the pitchforks down, douse the torches.
Oh shit! Ain't
no,
doing
that's
it.
not doing it. They're not going for it.
Shit! Even Billy Bones is on my ass about this. Hey man, shit! I'm sorry. Fuck you, Corey.
Oh, we tried.
Look at this. Whoa.
Yeah, he's trying to fuck you.
Here's your Photoshop right here, everybody. Hey, he really is holding on to me. Hey, man, let me go. Look at him. He's like, yo, you ain't going nowhere. Hey, man. Shit. Get off me, man. Stay back there. Leave me alone. You see, y'all thought he's just a prop. He's really saying like, no, shit, no, you ain't going nowhere. Oh, man.
Whew.
So anyway, moving on. Oh shit, I think they're back. Oh shit. Oh no, it's Martin. It's me coming after you myself. Martin, we have more game right here. More game. You need to get another gold star. Yes, you thought you got away safe, but no, you didn't take me into account.
This show is as long as Interstellar.
You know what? This is funny because this is actually one of my shorter shows right now. But everyone, you know how the show goes. We don't just have one game. We have more. And if anybody wants to play, let me know. Put in your email now. And as I explain to Martin how this game goes, we'll see if we have a contestant.
All right.
All right, Martin. This movie is all about sending someone to search for another home for the inhabitants of Earth.
Oh, okay.
Because Earth is dying.
Yeah.
There's been some movies where Earth has just flat out been destroyed, and there's people out there trying to help us out. Mm-hmm. I always say, if Matthew McConaughey, if this wasn't some love shit, and he actually went out there and found another planet, I would say name that planet after him.
Okay.
And so if we played the game, I'd say
I don't like where this is going.
This is how. Let's just say Matthew McConaughey did this. This is how the game would be played. I'd say we name this our new home Matthew after the man that discovered this new place.
Okay.
And the answer that you would give is Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
Interstellar.
Okay.
You see how that goes?
Okay. Yeah.
So just use that example for the rest of the game.
All right.
Now that we got the rules and explanation of the game underway, well, the rules are, if you're a contestant on here, Martin only has to get 3 out of 5 questions in order for you to be a winner. We had one winner tonight, my man Van. Man Van. So let's go ahead and see if we can pick another one right here. And let me go ahead and go to the old Gmails right here. You know the Gmails, Martin. Let's see who we have.
The OG mails.
Oh, let's see. How about Andrew?
All right.
I don't know if it's the Andrew.
Andrew's a fine name.
Andrew's a good name. I like that. So let's go ahead and get Andrew in on this. I don't know if we've actually talked to Andrew before, so this could be a cool thing. We might make a new friend, Martin.
Hope so.
If you help him win, that is.
That's true. He might end up hating me.
Might end up hating your ass. All right. Let's see if Mr. Andrew's going to pick up. He should. He just called.
Okay.
Hello?
Andrew? How are you?
Oh, hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, how
how's it
you
going?
doing? All right, Andrew. You know
Go for it.
why? Do you know why we called you?
So I'm bugging you guys on my email.
That's right, because we want you to play our game, Andrew. Andrew, you got a nice face. I saw your picture on there. I want you to win. I want you to win this game so bad, but Andrew, you know it's not up to me. It's up to Mr. Thomas over
up to
here.
me.
Yeah.
Well.
So Mr. Thomas is going to answer some questions for me, and if he can answer 3 out of 5, then you will be a winner, Andrew.
Sweet.
You okay with that? He's like, sure. Why? Do I have any other choice? No, you do not.
Damn.
All right, Andrew. I already explained the game to him. What's that?
Martin do this.
What?
I'll let Martin do this.
You let Martin do it? Well, you have no choice
Yeah.
because I know you're looking at the chat right now, and the chat
Nah, I
allows
just
you to
stepped
cheat.
outside right now, to be honest.
What's that?
I just stepped outside. I got to make this shit fair.
Oh, okay. How do I know that? That's no way for me to know that. You lying bastard. Go anyway.
Yeah, we don't want to turn the chat into the cheat.
Oh, man.
Go.
Stay away from the chat right
Cheating
now.
chat. Boy, I think he's so clever. Look at this. Yeah, you and I just did. Save that. Hey, save all that shit for the game, Martin. All right. Now, here we go. Martin, question number 1. Oh, description number 1. Oh, let me bring up my music right here. Martin, we named our home Damon when Earth was destroyed in this movie. We named our home Damon when Earth was destroyed in this movie. Martin, do you know what I'm talking about? I bet the Toasties know what I'm talking about. And Andrew, what about you? You think I know what I'm talking about?
I ain't got shit.
He has no idea. See, that's why you need Martin right here. Martin has experience
Martin,
in these
you do
things, saving planets, and watching movies. People, one more time for the Toasties out there. We named our new home Damon when Earth was destroyed in this movie. Martin?
Titan AE.
Martin, you had me. You had me.
And myself for a bit, I was thrown, and then I was like, wait, I know what it is. Can't remember the title.
There you go, Martin. Titan AE it is. Andrew, we're off to a good start. Yes, that's the one where we had an animated Matt Damon who was on a intergalactic arc with specimens and shit and cartoon shit happening, and they saved the planet Earth. So, Martin,
the
very
animated
good.
one?
You were giving me shades of that last game we played.
I know.
But you're off to a good start here. So, Andrew, we have 4 more here. I think Martin might be able to pull this off.
We'll see.
So, Martin, number 2 is we named our new home W-E-R-E. Are we? After this little guy helped humans in this movie. We named our new home W-E. Are we? After this little guy helped humans in this movie. Do you know who this little guy is that I speak of, Martin? Have any idea at all? You ain't fooling nobody. I already know you know. But you Toasties out there, what about you? I'll give it to you one more time. We named our new home W-E, or we, after this little guy helped humans in this movie. All right, Martin, what you got?
Wall-E.
No, it's not it. It's Wally. I didn't like your impression of it. No, Martin, you were right. Look at that. Yes, Martin, it is Wall-E. Yes, he left Earth, or humans left Earth, which was trash, and they left his little ass up there to clean up. The world's cutest little janitor, right there. That's all you are.
Worst job ever.
It's funny. We came back to Earth and said, "You ain't done shit.
I know.
What you been doing this whole time?"
You're fired, man. Go get me some donuts.
Yeah, we should have hired a black man for this. Wiley can do. No, you already get your ass on out of here. You fucking with that other female chick robot. I know what you were doing. Trying to get laid instead of cleaning. Instead of doing your job. Andrew, did you have that one?
Yeah, I did.
You did. What about the first one? Did you know the first one?
Man, I thought Titan AE was the one with like that crazy android boy.
Oh, you're thinking of artificial intelligence or AI. you're thinking of Titan AI.
Yeah, right.
See, this is why I don't let y'all play these games. You kids out there, you don't know what y'all talking about. All right, Andrew.
Yep.
You just have one more, and you can win. And furthermore, if Martin actually gets more than 3, you get a bonus. So let's go with number 3 right here. Number 3, we named our new home Tom after the man who explored a dead Earth in this movie. We named our new home Tom after the man who explored a dead Earth in this movie, Martin. We named our new home Tom after the man who explored a dead Earth in this movie. I'll put it up on the screen for you one more time, Toasties. We named our new home Tom after the man who explored a dead Earth in this movie. Martin, need an answer.
Oblivion.
Oh my God, Andrew, you are a winner. Yes, Andrew, you are a winner. Andrew, you did it. Martin did it for you. Yes. All right, Andrew, you know what? You can stop now.
Right. You can play for all the money.
I'm not going to do this to you now, Andrew. I'm going to go ahead and let you get some bonuses, but I should, after 3, I should ask you, do you want to keep playing? Because if he gets one wrong, I should take some away. Or I should let Martin keep going. No, I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to put you on the spot right now, Andrew. Andrew, I'm going to take all your money away, but I'll take a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit away from it. If Martin actually gets the next, it's 2 left? If he gets one of these 2 wrong, or both of them. So, Andrew, what do you want to do?
Man, you can't stop Martin the Juggernaut.
He's got faith in you, man. He's got faith in you.
Oh, pressure.
Okay, Martin. Well, you heard it. He wants to keep going. So,
Hey, man, I can name you after another X-Men if you want, Gladiator.
what'd he say?
He said he could name me after another X-Man if I want Gladiator.
See, this is why he's not playing.
I know, exactly.
You just keep your mouth shut, Andrew. Just let Martin handle this. All right. Number 4. We named our new home Smith after the boy who explored an abandoned Earth in this movie. We named our new home Smith after the boy who explored an abandoned Earth in this movie. Martin's like, come on, serious?
No, I know what it is. I just can't remember the name of it. Wow. How could I forget this? I got a friend who's going to lose his shit because he's like the one guy in the world who loves this movie, who's not Will Smith.
That one guy needs his ass beat. Who is this guy?
I'll tell you later.
I'm trying to throw you off. What's his name?
It's like Oblivion, but it's not. Oh, okay. After Earth?
Martin, look at you. Yes. Yes. How can you even get those ears?
Double the ears.
Look at Will Smith up there. I think I heard a fart from 2 miles away. All right. Yes. After Earth, featuring both the Smiths, Will and Jaden. And also featuring a really shitty movie that apparently one of Martin's friends like.
Yeah. And I was like, come on, man. But he just like.
Do I know this person?
Yeah. But it makes him think of his son and the trouble he's had with him.
Oh, Jesus. You don't get over that shit. Maybe your son's a fuck up because you like movies like this. Because you like shitty things. Your son's rebelling against you.
Oh, come on now.
I'm trying to help him out. Quit liking shitty things and your son will love you more.
No, he identifies with a father who's trying to, son, please, don't, if you see these things, don't start running. Told you not to run. God damn it.
Hell, even Will Smith wants to know who your friend is. Like, shit, I'm in this movie. Even I don't like it. Who's your friend? My ears so big, I hear you through this TV. All right. What am I talking about? Will Smith's a handsome guy. About to be back in that leading man role pretty soon.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's got a movie coming out, so I better leave Will alone. All right, Andrew. Your boy's pulling through for you. We got one more question here. No pressure here because you're already a winner. But I will take some away if Martin. I will take double away if Martin gets
Double?
this one
What?
wrong. Yeah.
Man, you just...
I gotta
You're
make,
like-
I gotta make this suspenseful. Gotta make it suspenseful.
Okay.
I got my briefcase ready.
Okay, but you still come out. You know, if he gets this one wrong, you come back where you started when you got the first three.
Oh,
so
okay.
there's no real loss here.
Okay. All right.
All right. So Martin, your last one here is: we named our new home Bruce after the man who saved plants in this movie. We named our new home Bruce after the man who saved plants. And they named him too, probably, in this movie. Martin, I need the name of the actor in the film for this one.
Okay. I wonder if anybody in the chat is getting this one.
No, they're not. That's why we have you here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I'll look and see though, Martin. I'm gonna look back in the chat and see if anybody got this.
Okay.
I don't think anybody did, but you know what it is.
I know what it is.
All right. Hey, Andrew, what do you think you have this one?
Fuck
no.
Darkness.
All right then, Martin, go ahead.
The actor is Bruce Dern. The movie is Silent Running.
Oh my God, Andrew! Yes. The actor is Bruce Dern in the movie Silent Running. This is the one where all plant life died, and Bruce Dern was sent into space on a craft that had plant life in it. And he had to take care of them with 3 robots: Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Yes, Mark, you remember that good old science fiction right there.
Real science fiction.
That real science
I
fiction.
saw it at midnight at a convention at a college.
Really?
Yeah.
And it
Rice University.
and it freaked you out, man.
did.
Damn. You know, it looked like he's like, damn, I'm up here with all this weed. What am I going to do? It's the best day of my life. Best job ever. All right. That is our game right there. Andrew,
Yeah.
your man Martin, you are a lucky kid. He got all 5 of them right, which means that you got a great prize coming your way. Now, Andrew, I'm going to tell you, like I told my man Van a little while ago, you're going to get your prize over email. And if I don't hear from you in about 4 days, I'm going to assume that you got it. But if you didn't, let me know, because it might have gone to your junk mail, and I'll get it right out to you. And people, that is our game, and that is our review. And for those who are listening, let me just tell you one more time how you can get in contact with me. You can do so at kcoolmans@gmail.com. Turn up the audio so you can hear my jams. Email us at kcoolmans@gmail.com, KCOOLMANZ@gmail.com. Email us with any kind of questions, comments, compliments, insults, feedback, and advice. We use it all on the show, and we can't do a show without it because I just don't feel complete when we don't. I'm on Twitter at kcoolman8, and I'm on Facebook.com/Corey.Coleman.5. Martin, I can get a hold of you.
They can get a hold of me if I go to Facebook and look at Martin Thomas. I'm one of those. Also on Twitter, Martin_NoFro.
Martin_NoFro.
NOFRO.
NOFRO spells no fro. There you go.